Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome everyone, and jazakumullah to those who arrived early and waited patiently in the waiting room. So as usual, we will start our class with the opening prayer, and I will pick a student for the opening prayer. Can I have G3 512?
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. How are you today?
I'm good, alhamdulillah. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good too. Jazakallah for asking. Okay, so you're going to read the opening prayer for everyone. Make sure to start with Bismillah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. رب زدني علما. O my Lord, increase me in knowledge. Taha, verse 150.
Jazakallah sunal jaza. MashaAllah, very beautifully recited.
Jazakumullah.
Jazakallah. So now I will do a quick lesson introduction. So as all of you would know, on Fridays we have breakout rooms, and it is just purely a listening day. So the teachers will listen to your hifz, and our aim is to obviously try and listen to as many students as possible, but sometimes that is not possible. So I hope that you guys can wait for your turn, and if you don't get a turn, don't be upset, because I'm sure you would have had a turn over the course of the week at some point. So today is the 28th lesson. I will quickly remind everyone about our class etiquettes. I hope that before joining the class, everyone performed wuzu, and you made sure to change your clothes and change into clean clothes. Make sure your head is covered with a scarf or a cap, and that you're sitting in a quiet place. So find a room where preferably it shouldn't be the living room. And then basically when you get a turn on the mic, your fellow students will be able to listen to you clearly, as well as your teachers. Okay, if there is noise, then sometimes we don't have a choice but to mute you again without being able to listen to you. So next, we request that you have a parent or an elder sibling sitting next to you, so that they can help you if you struggle with anything. It could be a technical thing or just anything with the class. Lastly, and most importantly, make sure that you have joined the class with your correct ID. This is very important today, because obviously we assign you to your breakout room depending on your ID. And if you haven't joined with your correct ID, then we won't be able to assign you, and you will be left in the main session. So if you are left in the main session, make sure to check your ID and rename yourself if you haven't joined with your correct ID. So next, I will quickly remind everyone about how to join the breakout room and what to do if you have missed the invitation. Okay, so we are going to open the breakout rooms in a few minutes. When that happens, you will receive an invitation or a notification on the screen which says join your breakout room 3 or 1 or 2, whichever breakout room you've been assigned to. That notification will only stay there for a bit. So if you don't click on join, or if you miss it, or if you get disconnected at some point during the class, then what you can do is look for this icon on your screen, okay, on your device, on your phone or on your laptop. The icon will obviously look the same, whichever device you're using, but depending on your phone or laptop, it will be located in a slightly different place. Okay, so for those who have joined with iPad or a phone, the breakout room button will be in the top left-hand corner. Okay, like this. And if you have joined with a laptop or a computer, a desktop, then your breakout room button will be at the bottom next to your screen share option. Okay, so this is the screen share option and this is the breakout room icon. Okay, so that's it. Now we are going to open the breakout rooms for 44 minutes and we'll be back at 6:50 in the main session. And then I will go through the homework with everyone. Can I ask the support teacher if the breakout rooms are ready? Okay, Jazakallah. So now I will quickly go through the homework. So the homework for all students, for those of you who have memorized up to verse 46, all you have to do is just keep revising and practicing those verses over the weekend. However, I know that there are students who are catching up. Okay, so if you haven't memorized up to verse 46 so far, then you should try to memorize a few verses tonight and a few verses over the weekend. Okay, and make sure to revise the ones that you have already memorized because you don't want to forget those verses either. Okay, there is also an additional homework which we have sometimes. So we have a knowledge quest homework. So you have to find out how many times does the word as-samawat appears in verses 1 to 46 of Surah Rahman. Okay, and what does it mean? What does as-samawat mean? It's an Arabic word. You have to find its English meaning. Okay, so what I want all the students is to open the Holy Quran, find Surah Rahman, okay, and start reciting it from verse 1. And every time you come across the word as-samawat, take a note of it, okay, which verse is it? And also see how many times does it appear. Does it appear once, twice, 3 times, 4 times? And you can look in the translation what it means. And for that, you can also get help from your parents or your elder siblings as well, if you can't figure it out by yourself. Okay. So now we are going to end our class with the ending prayer. So let's have a student for the ending prayer. G3 G3523. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Could you please recite the ending prayer for everyone? Start with Bismillah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma arhamni Bil-Qur'anil Azim. Oh Allah, have mercy on me through the great Quran. Waj'aluhu li imaman wa nuran wa hudan wa rahmah, and make it for me the leader, the light, the guidance, and the mercy.
Jazakallah jaza. So with this, we are going to end our today's class and we will see you all next week, inshallah. Make sure to do your homework and take care. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.